So what are we doing?
Oh, we are doing screen dump and storyboards.
Show us the storyboard.
So here is the storyboard. We have completed the first intro and some of the closest scenes.
And what's that?
This is the absolute most critical moment in the whole movie. And we are going to need this shot to make it all perfect.
Oh, so we're missing that shot.
Yes, we don't have it yet. We need to complete that one as well.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's going to be... So we have run into a few problems. What is the problem?
Well, I don't see any problems in the future, but I think the problem is behind me.
What is that?
Thomas is pretty rough in his handling with his actors.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
Welcome to the behind the scenes. This is day one of the first real movie of the really good clips.
So what's the problem at the moment?
Well, we have not the most secluded spot in the world. Here is a lot of tourists, and they're walking around in all around our scene. It's not a problem. It's just we're gonna have to bring out the guns and stuff. So we don't want to scare people to death.
So what are we gonna do?
We're going to find a secluded spot.
Excellent.
So right now we're packing our things and we're going deeper into the woods.
Okay.
We've shot the entire movie as we told you before, but today we tried to shoot like really good quality video. So we used prime lens, 50mm, which is really awesome quality. We used the ND filters, we used polarizing filters, and most importantly, we had good audio this time. So the shots...
Finally.
Yeah, so the shots probably turned out to be really, really awesome.
So, tell the audience, what is your problems with the flies?
They're honing in on me.
Oh, really?
I feel overpowered and overwhelmed.
Aha.
They've got me cornered. They're all around me. They're closing in.
Yes.
Yes.
You should see a doctor about it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, and we did find some production value also.
Yes, it was it was a good production value piece.
We just found something and we want to establish something just for a record. When you're shooting a movie, you're always trying to get like production value. So we found a dead bunny. It's right over there. Can zoom in on it. Now I just want to make absolutely clear that we did not kill it. We found it like that. We did not kill it. We were just passing by here trying to look for locations. Having said so, we still want to exploit the poor animal. We want to have it in our movie. Maybe that way the bunny will have some kind of a value in its short life. I don't know. But we want it in our movie. So it's going to be cinematic and hopefully good. And a bit disgusting. But that's kind of the point. So that's a little bit what we're going to do.
Oh, that's interesting. It's raining.
Oh, damn it.
Production value! We shoot everything. Again.
Damn it! Not again.
That's good. Can you do one more?
Yeah, no, it was good.
Well, about that.
Well, we would have talked more about this, but since it started raining, we really can't. So, and we have to leave now.
Yes.
Because it's raining.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Hello. So, in this tutorial, we're just going to talk a little bit about what kind of camera to get when you're shooting a short movie. This is probably the question that most, beginners think about. What kind of camera to get? I'm using the Panasonic G7, which is a cool model which shoots in 4K. So obviously I recommend this camera. It's a bit on the expensive side, and you can get a lot of good and cheap cameras that are pretty good. The only thing to remember is that you should get a camera where you can manually adjust certain things like the f value, the shutter speed, and the ISO, because automatic mode it never works as good as you want it to. So basically most DSLRs like Canon or Nikon, they will work just great. Even Sony is making awesome cameras. So I can recommend like a bunch of cameras, and at the end of this video I can make a list of cameras that I can truly recommend. But the most important thing when getting a new camera is to make sure that it has manual settings, and preferably a camera where you can change lenses. Lenses make a lot of difference. If you have a camera where you can select different lenses, then you can really make interesting shots. You can get wide angle lenses, you can get really nice close-ups with nice bokeh in the background. But again, my best tip is to get a DSLR which will allow for changing settings, manual settings, and adding lens. Now another thing is the microphone. As you can see on this model, there is a microphone input. This is something that a lot of people would recommend, but it turns out that you don't need to have a DSLR that has a microphone input, because the best thing you should get is to record your audio using something like this. This is the Zoom H1, and you can hook it up to a lavalier mic or one of these ones, or you can use boom poles. Good audio is key. You'll notice that when you start making better movies, and when you've come to that level where you realize how important audio is, then you also are going to realize that you don't need to have a microphone input, because you want to have the crispiest sound ever. And basically when your camera records audio, it's never as good as you can get with an external audio recorder. You can even use your phone. There are apps, the iPhone, you can use apps that record audio, and it will still be a lot better than recording audio directly into the camera. Should you shoot in 4K, 1080p? I'd have to say 4K is really the way to go, but honestly, it's not going to make your image automatically better. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've shot a lot of movies where we've just, turned the camera on and felt like, yeah, this is going to be awesome because it's going to be 4K. Not true. The settings, the manual settings, they make more difference. So you can get a nice cheap 1080p DSLR and you'll get great footage out of it. Great. If you just give 10 minutes for each shot to set the manual settings. And you can also hook on these filters, and filters also make a lot of difference. I've made a video previously where I've shown you how much of a difference they make. That's pretty much it. That's my little advice for beginners who want to start making movies. Get a nice, simple camera with manual settings. I'll see you later.